pro wrestling fans, and you're watching the best of Mean Marc Ash, the tape that everybody's been trying to get their hands on, and you've got a copy of it right now. And we have not only that, do we have the videos, but we have in person to help commentate this tape. We have Mean Marc Ash, and this is also available on DVD, right, Mark?
That's correct. Mainly it's only available on DVD at ProWrestlingDVDs.com.
It's only available at ProWrestlingDVD.com, right?
It's DVDs.com.
All right, you'll see the URL come across the bottom of your screen throughout this video and throughout this DVD itself. Also, ProWrestlingDVDs.com. That's where you get the DVDs for this particular Best of Marc Ash collection of wrestling matches. Mark, in this particular match coming up now, you're taking on the one and only Tommy Steele of ECW fame, right?
That's right. This is the first of these. There's two matches back-to-back on this with Tommy Steele. This is the first one of those matches. And Tommy Steele, like you said, he has ECW credit to his fame. And now he's going one-on-one with the 6-foot hot-look All-American man. All
right, and this takes place in Burlington, North Carolina. When exactly was this in your career?
This was in late 2000. This is later on in the career. I've been in the business for 14 years, so we're going to see stuff going all the way back to my debut match in 1989.
All right, the music cranking up there.
That's right, because that's Mean Marc Ash is hitting the stage.
All righty, it's about to happen here. You're going to take on Tommy Steele, and this is one of the tougher matches that you had in the Carolinas in several years, right?
That's right. You're going to see some matches on this. Some I win, some I lose. You're going to see some of both. These are some of the better matches going back. Also, some of the matches with some of the big names that I've faced over the last 14 years.
And there's the mean one coming into the ring now and getting really good crowd response. I believe the crowd was up for you that night.
Well, absolutely. Tommy Steele was never liked in Burlington, that is for sure.
That's a sound you never grow old of hearing that one, do you?
That's right. You never get tired of hearing the fans cheer for you, or when you're on the other side of the fence, you never get tired of hearing the fans boo you, because that proves that you are entertaining the people, which is what you set out to do.
Well, this great action about to take place right here. Like I say, this is the Best of Marc Ash video collection, and you can get more at marcash.com. Just went across your screen. And if you want to keep up with all the wrestling, try starprowrestling.com. And for DVDs, of course, where is it?
It's at ProWrestlingDVDs.com. As you can see, Tommy Steele and I have been back and forth already for the start of this match.
That's right. Looks like there's a bottle of water in the middle of the ring there, Mark.
That's what started the ruckus. He spit water in my face.
He spit water in your face?
That's right.
Oh, man, what a great clothesline there. I tell you, only the pros deliver them like that.
Exactly.
There you go. You're taking me a drink of water already.
That's right. I mean, he supplied the bottle of water, so why not take a shot of it? Matter of fact, I think I'm returning the favor right now.
Oh, the crowd really liked that. Bing. Man, you just popped him right in the back of the head. After adding insult to injury there.
Well, that's correct. You got to understand, while Mean Marc Ash may be on the fan favorite side of the fence during this match, it doesn't mean that Mean Marc Ash isn't the same Mean Marc Ash that's been on both sides of the fence.
All righty, for you wrestling fans out there, I'm Bob Baker, and with me we have the mean one himself, 9-time world champion for the ICW, Mean Marc Ash.
That's right, and I'm still defending that title because ICW is still in operations, and we're selling some ICW DVDs off the ProWrestlingDVDs.com webpage too.
All right, and those websites that are coming across the bottom of your screen, you can visit there and find out all about the mean one, ICW wrestling, and a lot more.
Exactly, and me and Tommy just traded some hard chops right there. They introduced his head to the side of the ring post.
There's one of those famous chops.
Tore his shirt off if you were paying attention too.
Oh boy, he felt that one. All the way back to the ECW itself.
Exactly. Now, we're going to see as I start to work on his arm. He never gets tired of running into that clothesline.
There you go. And I understand that ICW, or is it Star Pro Wrestling, is into the ring rental business now?
That's right. ICW Pro Wrestling and StarProWrestling.com is just one of our many URLs that takes you to our website. We're definitely in the ring rental business, and we're definitely continuing to put out great shows. ICW, the longest and oldest running business in the North Carolina area.
So now you can book a show, you can book a wrestler, or you can book a ring, right?
Exactly.
StarProWrestling.com, everyone. Exciting, like you have an armbar on him.
Exactly. You got an arm bar, because you see I keep going right back to that arm. That's something that I seen made famous growing up watching Ole and Gene Anderson. Is their method of their madness was, you got 4 legs on the table. It's the same way as a human being. They got 2 legs, 2 arms. They can get on all 4s. You take one of those legs out from under, it can't stand.
There you go. And you hung on to that arm bar as he tried to drag you across the ring just a few moments ago. Well, he hit you with a fist, and you're returning the favor.
That's right, returning the favor, and I'm going to introduce him to another turnbuckle.
Oh, he came out of that one with a. That's why he was famous in the ECW with licks like that.
Exactly. Tommy Steele is one of the hardest hitting people I've ever been in the ring with. He's retired these days, but.
So he's now retired?
He's now retired, but he left his mark, that's for sure.
Yeah. He was in the ring with the great one, Mean Mark, and that says a lot for him in his career right there. He was able to tell somebody he was there.
Exactly. He was able to tell somebody he's been there. And my goodness, look at that Mack truck just got up there.
That big boy probably be a good wrestler too. Uh-oh. He was going up on the top rope there, and you pulled the rope out from under him, and, you know, he landed on some things that really hurt.
Exactly. It's one thing you got to understand. No matter, I don't care where you've been, whether it be the ECW, WWF, for that matter, you get in the ring with someone who's got almost a decade worth of experience on you. You best not make a mistake.
Which is what you just made right there. Of course, in the heat of the battle, once in a while, you're thinking ahead like a chess game, and so is he. And every now and then, one of the moves just sort of gets out of whack, I believe.
Some of the moves get out of whack, but one thing you got to understand about the veterans, sometimes what you think is a mistake is also it's a calculated risk.
So that calculated risk there was a pretty good blow to his foot by your face. Is that what you're saying?
It happens.
Wrestling fans, you're watching the best of Marc Ash, and only available at StarProWrestling.com and Mean Marc Ash's website, which is marcash.com.
So as you can see, Tommy Steele thinks he's in control of this match, and like I said, you're going to see 2 matches with me and him. And some of the matches on this tape you see, I do lose some of the matches on the tape. And, I'm not trying to put myself over here. We're showing you good matches. We're showing you highlights of the past 14 years in ICW action.
He's taking the tape off his wrist there, so evidently he must be trying to limber up, loosen up a little bit. And, of course, you don't train in the gym for that. When they walk up to you, those weights don't hit back.
Exactly. The weights don't hit back, and that's the problem. You know, if you throw a weight down, it's down and out. If you throw Mean Marc Ash down, you know, you better not turn your back.
He's showing you his shoe size right there, I do believe, in the corner. He's got you in the corner, and you're a little bit winded. He gave you one of his chops there. How'd that feel, Mr. Mark?
Well, the hard chops never feel good. I don't care who it comes from, but you got to understand, I've taken it from people like Wahoo McDaniels and Ivan Koloff. Tommy Steele really didn't faze me all that much.
Yeah, the crowd's on your side there. Oh, nice clothesline, running clothesline there. But he's able to pop right back up. That's why it was such a great one in the ECW. That's why he's in the ring with the great one now, because he is a good wrestler.
That's right. He got in the ring with Mean Marc Ash thinking he's going to have an easy night. But when you get in the ring with Mean Marc Ash, you never have an easy night.
You know, those referees seem to get in your way a lot when you try a move. Oh, no. Oh, I recognize that. That happened to one of your opponents one time, Mark. You remember that?
Oh, that's happened to me several times, to be honest with you, too.
I remember when you jumped off the rope just then. That reminded me of your very first match against Rattlesnake Brooks,
which you will see later.
And okay, if it's on this video, we won't say anything about it because we don't want to give away what's going on in that match. But that move looked very familiar from one of your opponents. That big guy ought to be a wrestler if he's not. I declare, he blocks up half the screen.
I don't know if he should be a wrestler or not, but
he could lay down on you. It'd be kind of tough to get him off.
Well, we could take him to the beach and sell shade during the summer, I do believe.
Big boy. Oh, great day. Suplex off the top rope. Now that's got to hurt. That adds an extra 6 foot to that thing.
Adds an extra 6 foot, and the way you're coming down, you get the momentum of your opponent's weight with you.
Well, actually, I would say it's more than that. That adds an extra 10 foot because you got the length of him plus he's climbed up on the top rope to do it.
Oh, definitely. But he turned his back on Mean Marc Ash. That's where you mess up every time.
keep up with Marc Ash, all you have to do is go to starprowrestling.com, marcash.com, and you can find out all about it. Oh, looks like you had him there on that one, Mark, but he got out of it.
Definitely. Tommy Steele is a great competitor, and like I said, right after this, you're going to see another match with Tommy Steele also. Me and him had a brief feud during the year 2000 that rocked a couple houses.
I tell you, it looked like you had a good crowd there in Burlington that night. I remember I was at that match, and I had to park down the block to get there.
Burlington's always sure good for us, and matches like this one here, you can understand why.
This is a good camera angle for the ring, but the building is a lot bigger than what it looks on this TV, and to the left, it was all the way back to the opening of the building. There was a lot of people in that crowd that night that was pulling for you to beat that Tommy Steele, and Tommy Steele knew he was in for it when he walked out and heard that.
See, Tommy Steele is losing track here. The longer the match goes on, he's getting lost. He's having to stop and think about what he wants to do.
He wasn't used to that during that particular point in time.
Tommy Steele's, from what I've seen of his here, he's never worked any long matches because he's normally been able to put people away quick.
But he wasn't in the ring with a great one before.
That's right. You got to realize that year 2000, I already had 11 years of experience.
Great day in the morning. He gave you that blow that was illegal, and he's trying to use it. That looks like a Marc Ash trick. Kind of clear it does.
The thing is, Tommy Steele, you got to learn. He doesn't know he got to win, but he just doesn't know when enough's enough. He got the low blow, and he put his feet on the ropes.
Yeah. Well, Tommy Steele got the tap that night, and he thinks he's got you hurt there. He thinks he's got you down. He thinks he's got you defeated. And I was there, folks, and what you're about to see is Mark takes a licking, but he keeps on ticking.
That's what happens. So he didn't hang around with bad company during our glory years because we'd have took the win and left.
Most wrestlers would have quit after this match, but you're still in the business.
And I just won the match.
He disqualified him for all of that, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rusty Young has...
You know, a lot of people might say, well, Mark, you got the daylights beat out of you, but they forget it's professional wrestling, and the winner gets the biggest pocketbook.
Exactly. So me and Marc Ash is a dirty player, always been a dirty player, always will be a dirty player. But the difference between me and Tommy Steele is he cheated. He got the win by cheating, but he didn't know when to leave well enough alone and take the